Hello, I'm Kelly, and welcome to Kelly Loves Books and Movies. Today I am doing the Get to Know My Tastes tag. Alright, this was created by Sam at Thoughts on Tomes, and I was tagged a long time ago by Reney at Beyond Books. Alright, first question. How do you rate books? Give a quick rundown on your star ratings, or if you don't use star ratings, how you evaluate books. Well, I do stars on like Goodreads and like Storygraph, but like in these I don't generally give stars. But for me, like a 5-star book is an all-time favorite. I'm kind of a tough grader in that sense. I mean, I give lots of things 4 stars. 4 stars are books that I loved, but not an all-time favorite. 3 stars are books I liked a lot, but not love. 2 stars are books that I liked okay, but I had issues. And 1 star is a book I don't like at all. Okay. That's kind of how it goes. But yeah, I know people have, I don't know how people give so many things 5 stars. I mean, I guess people are not as tough graders, or they just have like lots of favorites. That works too. Not going to shame your star ratings. 2. How do you approach reviewing books? What's your review style? Are you analytical, emotional, casual, or structured? I'm more, definitely more casual. I don't know if I'm more I think I'm more analytical than emotional, but not always. I think it's kind of a combination. I think in real life I'm much more analytical on things than emotional, but not always. What's the book that made you a reader? Whether it's your first favorite or one that got you hooked. What book started it all? I don't think there's any one book. Like, I was thinking, I think 5th grade is the farthest back I can remember where I actually remember the books I read and like what they were about. And in 5th grade, I think it was 5th grade, but we read like Where the Red Fern Grows, Bridge to Terabithia, No Promises in the Wind, and those are all still some of my favorite books. And so that's probably what I would say, a combination of those 3, and I think it was in 5th grade. So that's kind of, but I always read since even before that, but I don't remember the books I read, if that makes sense. And 5th grade was really the first time that I can remember remembering what I read. From then forward, 5th grade. All right, do you have a genre niche? Are there certain genres you'd gravitate toward, or do you read widely across genres? I try to, but I mostly think I read like contemporary fiction-ish. Yeah, but I try to read, and I don't, if you've watched me, you know I don't read a lot of science fiction. I don't really like fantasy, but I'm trying. So, yeah. Number 5. Do you prefer character-driven or plot-driven stories? I think plot, but I don't know. Because, like, I can really like a character, but if the story is stupid, I don't really like it. But I cannot like characters, but if the plot is good, I will like it. So I would say plot-driven stories more than character. Although I like a good combination of the two. Number 6. What's a book you love so much that you don't care if others don't like it? What's one book you love enough for everyone? I don't know. I don't love anything so much. Like, my favorites are like favorites of others too. So I can't really say there's one book that I love enough for everyone, because I think everything I love have large fan bases as well. Number 7. What's a book you love so much that if someone doesn't like it, you know your reading tastes don't align? A difference of opinion is a strong indicator of different reading preferences. I don't think I have one, because I read a lot of different things. So if someone doesn't love Pioneers, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna, not like the other stuff. I don't know. I guess. But yeah, that one, I don't know. I don't think there is anything because just because I mean, I think a lot of us read a lot of different things, so if we may not overlap in one spot, we probably overlap somewhere else. That's my feeling. I don't know. What's in your trash pocket? What books, tapes? Can't even read my own handwriting. Books, tropes, or themes that you know are bad, but you love them anyway. Well, lately I've been hooked on all those dumb, light, fun, fluffy romances, and so that's probably kind of my trash pocket, I guess. All the ones that are written, I don't know, but that's probably it. Even though I don't necessarily like them all, I'm like hooked on them for some reason. Don't know, but that's probably it. Like the what is it? The Bright Falls trilogy? Yeah, Bright Falls trilogy. Um, Emily Henry, Abby Jimenez, those kind of books. They're fun. They're light romances. Yeah, I guess I guess they're probably. I don't consider them trash, but a lot of people probably do. Number 9. Do you have any deal breakers in books? Something that, if present, immediately turns you off from a book. I don't really like gory horror, but I can sometimes, if the whole book is that, I wouldn't like it. I don't really like books that deal with like demon possession. That probably would turn me off right away. But that's probably it. I know lots of people have problems with harm to like kids or pets. And not that those are good things in books, but they don't turn me off if they're like not gratuitous. Like if they really are a part of the story, I don't necessarily like it, but it doesn't turn me off. I mean, if the dog dies, that's life. It's sad. I don't necessarily like it, but it's not going to turn me off from the book. And I know a lot of people are like, if the dog dies, I'm not watching it. And that's totally fair, but that's just, I can deal with it. I can't even read my handwriting. What do I say? Number 10. What's a strong opinion you have about a book released in the last year, whether it's overrated, underrated, or just a take you need to share? My strongest opinion about a book released in the last year is I hated All Fours. And lots of people love it, and I know there are some that don't like it, but I hated that book so much, and a lot of people loved it. Totally overrated in my opinion. Yeah, that's probably my one strong opinion. 11. What do you look for in writing? What makes a book stand out to you? Is it prose, style, themes, voice, structure, or something else? To me, it's themes, maybe. Themes and structure. Story is important to me. Prose or style. Well, prose doesn't matter. I mean, unless it's really bad. But like, to me, it's story. More than anything else, I think. Number 12. How do you decide what to read next? Do you plan ahead, mood read, or follow external factors? I'm a total mood reader. I'm trying not to be. I think next month I'm actually going to try to do an actual TBR and try to stick to it. Because mood reading isn't working. Well, I'm back in. If I get in a slump, mood reading is hard because I'm not in the mood for anything. Big turkeys. There's big turkeys over there. So yeah, mood reading's hard if you're in a slump. So I'm out of my slump now, but I was in a slump there for like a month or two, and yeah, mood reading was hard for that. So I'm going to try for June to do like an actual TBR with a little leeway, but I'm going to try to do it. All right. 13. Where do you get inspiration for your booktube content? What sparks your video ideas? Mostly for me, it's what I'm reading, what other people are reading, what other people are talking about. I get a lot of inspiration from book talk. I do watch a lot of book talk, but I don't want to make TikTok, so yeah, that's probably a lot. Other people, trends, personal reading experience, a little bit of everything. All right, 14. If you could make any book go viral right now, what would it be? A book you think deserves more attention. I think all the books that I think I don't know. How about in all the loans, people have been talking about Lonesome Dove a lot, because it's allegedly great. I haven't read it yet. Spoiler alert. That's on my June thing. That's going to be my June on the range. But I think people sleep on a lot of the other Larry McMurtry books. My favorite, personally, is The Last Picture Show, and I think that people sleep on that a lot. Just saying. Okay. Number 15. Who are some booktubers with reading tastes similar to yours? Mostly Reney, Beyond Books, Kevin Toll Reads, Daniela, Ellen Main Book Club. Those are people who I think I read a lot of the same things. Yeah, those are probably the basic ones. People who I talk about frequently and who tag me in things. All right, 16 is tag people. This is an old tag. If you haven't already done it yet, you should probably do it. All right, those are all the questions, and that's it for me. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.